Hello Goddess, it is Cecily of Operation Fibroid Freedom, and I'm coming to you today with a quick video on basically the morning routine, the importance of having a morning routine and utilizing something as simple as having a morning routine in order to access your connection to your own personal divine feminine and activate your divine woman power and manifest womb wellness. And that is all important because all of those things that I mentioned, womb wellness, your power as a divine woman and being in touch with that, setting the tone for your day are all important, and your own life mastery and your success as a goddess, as a divine woman who is here in this earthly realm, being in touch with all of the natural resources, being grounded with all of the gifts that God has provided us here in this realm that are of natural origin. And that is all important and all interconnected into your own womb wellness, which we all know the whole basis for my platform is natural fibroid elimination. So natural fibroid elimination is a direct result or byproduct of the things that are connected to having a morning routine. So this is just kind of a action tip or action suggestive action video with some helpful tips that helped me to become 100% fibroid free, all natural, and helped me to establish and keep me on track and maintain order in my world, in my life, and to manifest the outcome as it relates to natural fibroid elimination, my own fertility, my own womb wellness, my own mastery, my own desires, my own goals for the things that I would like to see and the things that I had as goals and dreams in my mind into my own reality. So let's talk a little bit about the morning routine. We're all different. We all have different schedules, different lifestyles. We live in all different parts of the globe. So none of us will have a same pattern for, how we start our day. But I just wanted to bring some info to you that you may want to start to implement some form of a set of healthy go-to habits, go-to action steps for the start of your day, for your morning routine. And the reasons why you want to do that are because you're kind of giving, number one, a subconscious message to your body, to your womb, to God, to the ethers, to the universe. You're putting action in the direction by starting a morning routine and engaging in positive behavior first thing, that you are no longer going to be sitting by idly and just experiencing whatever life is throwing at you as it relates to your health, to having uterine fibroids, to having a period that may be all out of whack, to having breakthrough bleeding, to having infertility, to having negative emotions, to having toxic psyche come in and creep in and sabotage your day, sabotage your efforts. You are slowly reseeding, S-E-E-D, planting little seeds of positivity that are going to grow into triumph and help you by creating larger steps for you to step on and walk further in the distance to the manifestation that you have in your heart that is directly linked to natural fibroid elimination, fertility, and whatever other goals you have for yourself in your life. So when you start to do something as simple as change how you wake up in the morning, change and add in some specific activities that are directly related to changing your reality in the morning, that is exactly what you are doing. You're putting that energy out there, and it's going to return to you a minimum of tenfold, depending on how consistent you are with it and how much faith you have in your heart to go in with those actions and cause it to do major work in the quantum or the metaphysical realm. So I hope you're following me. It's really simple. It's not even that deep, but I do kind of get a little bit passionate about things when we start talking about quantum manifestation. We start talking about changing our reality because it really works. And for so long, I think I moved through life thinking things along this subject matter were magic and were miraculous, and miraculous meant once in a lifetime, but it's really not once in a lifetime, more so than it really just being a matter of believing and having that faith that this type of a phenomena does exist, and it is available at all times for those who are willing to give themselves the opportunity, honor yourself enough to believe in yourself and to see that it is available and here for you, and to do the simple steps that it takes. So I'm encouraging you to create a morning routine for yourself, and I'm going to give you a few suggested positive action steps or behaviors that are related to natural fibroid elimination and wound wellness that you could add in as part of your morning routine. And then I encourage you to add some more in to make it more personalized to your lifestyle, your situation, your own personal goals that are directly related to your natural fibroid elimination, wellness, wound wellness journey, as well as whatever else you have for your life, your financial house, your relationships, your career, your fitness goals. Let's create a morning routine, and let's start with some things like what I have in my hand here. Starting out with getting in, a jar of water, within the first 2 hours of your day, or 2 glasses of water within the first 2 hours of your day, or wake up immediately and have a glass of lemon water waiting for you, room temperature, and drink that upon waking up first thing. You're already ahead of the game with your water consumption. And that's an easy one, right? I've talked to a lot of my private coaching clients, and they don't drink water. So that is an easy triumph that you can start out with that is directly related to your natural fibroid elimination and wound wellness, because your body's not going to be able to effectively eliminate any toxins, no matter what supplements, herb protocol, detox plan that you're on. Is not really going to work at its most optimal and efficient level if you're not providing your body with water in order to filter out the toxins. Simple, right? Very simple. Doesn't have to be complicated. So that's one suggestion. Start off with a glass of water as part of your morning routine. Now let's hop on over to another area that is directly linked to natural fibroid elimination and being successful with it. How about you start off with some positive affirmations that are directly related to your wound wellness? For instance, putting your hands on your wound when you wake up in the morning before you hop out of bed. Stay in bed, awake, cognizant, aware, and start to marinate in feelings of pure gratitude. Find something you can focus on that you are grateful for, and think along things that are good and that you are grateful for. If you want to think on some scriptures, if you're a Christian or whatever your religious spiritual backgrounds are, it doesn't have to be scripture if that's not, your thing. Affirmations are great. If you have a mantra that, is something that is inspirational to you, that puts you in an overall feel-good, emotionally well and positive mind state, think on that. Recite those words, whatever works for you. But get into a feeling of gratitude and start to cultivate feelings of joy and happiness, whatever you can think on in order to get to that mindset. an easy one for me is that I have breath in my body. You know, maybe you're in love, or maybe you are hopeful about something, someone. Maybe you are hopeful about changing your life or manifesting your career as an entrepreneur. There's so many things that we can be thankful for. Maybe you have a pet that you just love. You just love to have in your life, you know, whatever you can to get into the mindset of feeling good. And then sit with your hands on your womb. And I want you to, with your hands on your womb, start to say your affirmations. And when you say your affirmations, lead with gratitude. So lead with thankfulness. I am thankful that I am fibroid free, 100% naturally. I am thankful that my womb is fertile. I'm thankful that my womb is free of any and all forms of sickness, disease, and or infirmity. You know, I'm thankful that I'm fertile. I'm thankful that I have a fruitful womb. You know, I am thankful that I'm loved. I'm thankful that I am loved. Whatever works for you, you feel free to use my affirmations. They're wonderful affirmations. You can even put your hands on your womb and tell the fibroids, you must leave my womb. Fibroids, you got to go. This womb is not a place for you. Fibroids, I know you can hear me, and you must leave. Put your hands on your womb and speak to them, because it's your womb. The fibroids may be connected to you at this time, but if they are, that means they listen to you. So talk to them and tell them they have to go. Cast them out, you know. These things, you know. Set your morning routine up with activities and action steps that are easily applicable in your life. Take these suggestions that are replicatable in your life and create the routine that is personal to the situations that you currently find yourself in your life, as well as your goals and your desires that you would like to see manifesting in your life into your hands tangibly. Another activity that you could add for your morning routine is starting out with, you know, a 100% plant-based meal. Starting out and breaking your fast, you know, after you had your glass of water, after you have maybe done your affirmations. Maybe you want to start off with your detox supplements regimen, if you have one. Maybe you want to start off with, you know, that tea or that herb that, you know, you're making tea out of, that you really hate drinking, that you kind of drink sometimes, or you kind of take this herb sometimes, but you want to start off on track every day. Well, I'm just encouraging you to wake up with this morning routine you put together with, it doesn't even have to be extensive. It could have, you know, 3, and it could have 7, it could have 10, depending on what your morning and your lifestyle looks like. However many action steps that you would like to employ in the morning routine, and that you would like to not tackle, but get done. Whatever you want to get done and triumph and be on top of as far as habits, healthy lifestyle tweaks, and actions that you would like to succeed in on a daily basis, I'm encouraging you to create a step-by-step morning routine that is basically a blend of all of those actions. And wake up early enough to get them done, relaxed and comfortable. Obviously, you need to be relaxed and not in a mindset that is rushed or in some going to make you feel like anxiety because you got to get out to work. So give yourself, depending on how many action steps, you know, maybe you only need 15 minutes to drink your water, do your affirmations, and get your vegetables and fruit blended up that you froze the night before. Maybe that's your 3-step morning routine for womb wellness and natural fibroid elimination success. Or maybe you've got 10 steps. Maybe you want to get out and take a nice brisk walk and inhale some of the fresh air into your lungs while you do your affirmations inside of your mind while you're walking your dog that you love. Maybe you want to marvel at, you know, the wonderful natural creations, the trees and flowers that are on the earth that are here for us at any given time that we can connect with, and we can connect with those plants, and it'll allow us to more easily throw off the negative energy, and we can also recharge from the trees and the plants outside. Maybe that's something you want to do. And maybe that walk is a 20, 25-minute walk. Who knows? Maybe your walk in the morning with your dog is a 45-minute walk. So then maybe you need a 2-hour window. So make sure you give yourself enough time to comfortably get your morning routine done and feel like you have succeeded with that, because that is what is going to set the mood and the tone for the rest of your day. But this little action tweak that I am suggesting to you is a little action step or a seed that will set the tone for your natural fibroid elimination journey, your womb wellness, your fertility, and your life mastery and success. So, that being said, yoga is a great, another great suggestion. I want to know if you're going to do a morning routine. Do you already engage in a morning routine? If so, let me know in the comments. If you like Operation Fibroid Freedom, I encourage you to go to my website and sign up on my email list so that you can keep track and stay up to date with all of my offerings, all of my tutorials, all of my upcoming webinars, free as well as the ones that I will be offering as a live classroom. All of the women on my mailing list will be getting a discount and coupons to sign up for being on my mailing list and being a member of my Divine Woman tribe. If you don't know me, my name is Cecily Simmons. You can follow me on Instagram at OP Fibroid Freedom. As I mentioned, the website is operationfibroidfreedom.com and on facebook.com/fibroidfreedom. Other ways that you can connect with me is through my 90-day private coaching program, where I can give you specific action steps as well as specific herbs and supplements regimen to detox, nourish, balance, and do damage to uterine fibroids, personalized to you and your life. Just send me an email at fibroidfreedom@gmail.com and we can set up a call to discuss whether or not a spot in my 90-day fibroid elimination program is right for you. And other than that, goddesses, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe because I have a lot more in store, and I'm going to go and finish my morning routine. Peace.